Hey y'all, it's Rockus. You guys sent in a few questions back on Furry Amino. I think it was, I don't know if it was maybe 2 weeks ago or something like that. So, here to answer a few questions again. You guys sent in quite a few, so gives me something to do. I appreciate the support, the questions, the posts, the feedback, everything. So, here we go again. Questions and answers for part 3 of Rockus. Thank you guys again for submitting, and you guys are more than welcome to comment, subscribe, or like if you want to see more videos similar to this one. Feel free to send in some, whatever you guys want me to do. Always willing to try or see new things in the comment section or, anywhere on my social medias. And thank you again. So let's get started with, what's my favorite book? Good question. Okay, so I am awful at reading. My English skills and pretty much any skills in general are so pretty bad. I want to say my favorite book was, I'm trying to think of the name of it. It was a really, Of Mice and Men. That was my favorite English book ever. Back in 7th grade, I had a teacher, and his name was Mr. Keegan. Mr. Keegan would wear a tie, literally a tie, every single day, and it was new. He would never have the same tie throughout the entire school year. It was new. He had I think he said he had 360 something ties. I think one for every day, 365, all through around the year. So he had, one specific one for every single day of the year. I have no idea. But throughout the entire school year, I mean, Mr. Keegan, my teacher, would never have the same, he would never wear the same tie, or you wouldn't, remember. He'd be like, oh, wow, that's a new tie. Oh, wow, that's a new tie. Wow, I didn't know that was made into a tie. Oh, that is amazing. So, Of Mice and Men was my favorite book growing up. To Kill a Mockingbird was also my favorite one, and another one was my favorite. It's The Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby was my favorite book growing up. Still is to this day. Gotta go and get my Barnes and Noble membership renewed. I'm a little overdue and gotta start reading. I hear it's amazing because I haven't done it since high school. So yeah, those are my favorite books. All right, I'm gonna jump into the next question. Do I like anime? Well, I tried to get into One Piece. It was alright. Naruto. I had a lot of friends growing up liking Naruto. This was back in junior high school. And high school, and I would hang out with a lot of these anime fanatics, and kind of how I got into the furry fandom. They're just kind of and fun and everything, and I personally, saw this. I saw it really fun. I tried to watch a few, and I don't know. I think I might not understand it. It looks fun, looks interesting. I like Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball Z. It's my favorite, especially the original. Me and my dad would watch it for forever. We did. So, I don't know if Dragon Ball Z is an anime. My favorite. So, yeah. I have been around, so watching that kind of stuff. Okay. Are you a fan of Godzilla? Yeah, I like Godzilla. I like Nissan Skylines, GTR 34s or GTR 35s. Godzilla, cars. What's my favorite idea? Let's see. Mine is being creative. All right. Well, my favorite idea is the concept of second chances. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody needs a second chance. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is close to being perfect. I made a similar post that's been going around that I tried to make go around. Kind of like inspirational kind of talking. And it's about people who, let's see. I really want to word this properly. This is about people who have a question to life, who have a hard understanding with what to do in their lives. And I understand that, we've all been there, we've all had a really terrible background, but life is just so amazing. And the creative thought of giving everything a second chance, seriously, life is like an open book. It's like a chapter. You want to, read and be specific with, like such a such a persuasive way on certain areas of the book. You want to flip to that. You want to go to something that sparks your interest. Like what the crocodile hunter used to say. I was reading up on his documentaries. He was very high on life. If people use that same mentality with being high on life and being so out there and courageous and so wild with imagination and creativity, this world would be absolutely unstoppable. And I'm telling you this because there are so many people with great possibilities and so much uniqueness to them. They don't even give it a chance, and it's such a bum. It's a bummer. And I really hope that people would seriously give themselves a second chance in life, because everybody deserves one. Everybody deserves chances. Nobody should be held with, just a one chance and throw in the towel, or two chances and just say, I'm done it, I tried it once, it's not going to happen again. Look at how many times, it was hard enough to create a light bulb. It was about, near 10,000 attempts to try and make it work. And it does. To this day. It's 2017, and look what we, all have now. Everything started with an idea. And everything had to have started with multiple attempts and lots of second chances. So if you really dig deep into yourself, into whatever creativity, uniqueness, whatever chance, or something that you want to give a try in, absolutely go for it. Do not stop. Do not let anybody tell you what it can or cannot do. Do you. So second chances, I think, are incredible. Give yourself one. Give yourself multiple ones. Never stop. And that's all I pretty much have to say about that. So, moving on. Let's see here. Are there any accessories with Rockus? Well, in Rockus 1.0, which is me, the bandana was I bought from my best friend Furin, who lives right down the way from me. She's a wonderful friend. And Pico, who made this amazing bandana for me. She did the art, and my friend Furin did the whole embroidery, and she picked out this awesome bandana. So Rockus also wears, I wore a, what is it called, an apron, and it was at Arizona Barbecue, and it says, happiness is only a cupcake away. Well, I was distributing cupcakes at the time. It was like rainbow, and it was so good. So we were like at Walmart. We were like, oh my god, I gotta get one. So I ended up getting one. I think it was like $4 or something like that. And went to the little meet and everything like that, and I loved it. It was so awesome. Thinking about wearing it again. So that's one of what Rockus wears, I guess. Another one is the harness. He's a sled dog. This is the Rainbow Husky. But Rockus 2.0 will be the sled dog, so he might probably have the same harness, but I'm gonna probably invest in another one because body style kind of changes after 3 years. So wonders of getting old. I think he wears, Rockus has collars as well too, and badges. I rarely ever wear them because I always like wearing the same thing. But if I want to change it up and wear a T-shirt or something like that, I mean I'll probably do that. I think that would be it. I don't really know much what fursuiters do wear. if you guys actually like know what other fursuiters wear and have like this idea, just comment in the section below. I totally want to know because I'm even interested as well too. So, yeah, definitely do tell. So that's what pretty much Rockus only wears is the bandana, harness, and the apron, or some other optional clothes from Con because Cons sell awesome T-shirts, and I absolutely I love buying them. All right. Next question. Alright. What's my favorite horror movie? My first horror movie was I actually think it was It, the movie, and it was the most mindful, like it was something. Like back in the day, like it was just oh my goodness, it was unheard of. Like it was just intense. It the movie was one of my favorite horror movies, and it just kind of lost its taste after so many years of being like, yeah, like the new one is actually pretty decent. I really like the new one. Uh, did a really good job, honestly, on the new one. 1408 was okay. 1408 was a long time ago movie, I think back in 2010 or 2009 or something like that. And it was funny because the movie 1408, at the time when I was in high school, that was my first locker number. I was like, oh my goodness, 1408, like that was a scary movie. Now it's my locker in high school. Like, what the heck? I'm a freshman in high school, and I get 1408. I get a scary movie for 1408 as a locker. So what a convenience, or what a coincidence. Sorry. Then Skeleton Key, I saw that, and I think that's it. I don't think I remembered seeing any scary movies after that other than the It. But yeah, I don't see much movies nowadays because I'm just so tied up with work and trying to put out as many videos as I can. But I should definitely go and check out some more movies. I'm not much of sitting around and looking at a screen for 3 hours. I like getting out and doing stuff, because I'm hyperactive. So I'll make that a goal. All right, next question. Let's see here. If you could use only 3 words to what you think people would describe you as, what would it be and explain? Well, if that would probably be, let's see, 3 words. Um, I would probably have to say maybe colorful, um, interesting, wild, I don't know, creative. Um, I would definitely, if I were to leave 3 words, like, I'm going to use this question for example, it's going to be my last one, because I actually have a brain spark with this one. Um, if I want to be left, like, if I were gone, and I were to leave 3 words where people can remember Ruckus, Sled Dog, which, is 2, um, I would want people to remember me by creativity, inspiration, and hope. Because creativity, you can, this is definitely all in my head right now. I'm not, writing anything down. So, I would want people to be inspired by maybe one of my videos to definitely seek, you know, uh, what is it? Seek, like their own interest and be outsmart with so many people. Like I would want people to be smarter. I would want people to, be more efficient. I would want people to think like no mind can. And by me saying that, I want people to really give themselves that courage to, be as unique and different as possible. Everybody is so unique and different, and it's amazing. We have so many different types of people in this world. We have so many different types of furries. We have so many different types of groups, cultures, sports, fandoms, cosplay, whatever. Creativity is literally that definition. It is like the ground up from that whole concept. And I would want people to be more creative. Inspiring. I would want to inspire a lot of people, not only just to do YouTube videos, not only to be a fursuiter, not only to, be social and everything like that, but I want to give people a reason to, one step tomorrow and, build today as a platform for, rising on and so on and so forth, and leave yesterday behind in the past, because that's what it is. It's so hard to, do that. It doesn't take an average person, but it definitely takes a lot of strength and willpower to rise up and, go for your goals. And a lot of people should see that. So I would really hope that, a lot of people would have the inspiration and thought to, not only check out my videos, but check out other people's videos. There's a lot of people who go around and, talk a bunch of inspiration and everything like that. I want people to be inspired, and I want people to, just do it, Don't have anything hold you back. Find your inspiration, hit the nail on a hammer. I'm telling you, you got this. And hope. Believe in it. It's definitely here. It's not only on YouTube, it's not only on your phone, it's not only, on your laptop, but hope is everywhere. You have to have a whole lot of, I'm trying to figure out a way to say this too. You have to have a whole lot of patience. Patience, time, and, you just have to have an open mind. That's what I want to say. If you have an open mind, you'll start understanding life a little bit more. Like you'll learn like the back streets of life pretty much. Like learning it like the back of your hand pretty much. If you give hope and understanding with a lot of people and a lot of how ways in life work, then you'll be unstoppable. Like you just have to expect it. Hope is definitely one of the biggest things in life we all want. So be hopeful, be inspirational, and just be creative. Just those three, and explaining, trying to put it to the full power and definition of what they should be and mean. I would hope that people would apply this to every day in their life. And seriously, this is one of my longest question and answers. I would seriously want people to, take this video by heart and really, try it every day of their lives. So if this doesn't give you inspiration, I seriously hope something will, because life is amazing. So that will be it, guys. Thank you guys so much for checking out my YouTube video. I'm going to be doing a lot more of question and answers soon. If you guys aren't a follower on my Amino, that is where I do mainly of my furry postings and everything like that. So if you guys want to check out my comment section on there, or I have a wall, so you should be like, hey, like I'm gonna throw this question in for question and answers on Amino for Rockus Sled Dog. So follow me on whatever you want, or just throw me a link or say, hey, I'm here. Blah, 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 blah. So thank you guys so much for checking out my YouTube video. I'll see you all next time. Thank you again.